Hey guys, we are back with the Screen Team. Thank you so much for listening on KWOC. Thank you for watching on our Screen Team channel on Facebook, YouTube, and of course on our official website at ScreenTeamPB.com. For this first review, being joined by Val, and Val is, she's excited because she gets to review the movie Far and Away, which in her opinion is the greatest film of all time.
Okay.
In my opinion, it's not.
Oh yeah, this is by far like the best movie I think I've ever watched. In fact, I need to go and watch it right now just so that I can come back and talk about it. That's not what I said, by the way.
It was. I'm paraphrasing, is what I'm doing, but it was something like that.
All right. Well, you suck at it. No, this is one of those. Every woman I have ever talked to that has seen this movie just absolutely loves this movie, and I thought maybe it was a generational thing, but it's not. Because like I know people in their 30s and they're in their 20s.
Okay, you just said every woman I know has loved this movie, and then you're like, Chris, I want you to watch it. So what are you trying to say about me?
I asked you
what are you trying to say?
And you said no, and I'm like, well, it's a total chick flick, and you're like, okay, well, I can handle that. And now you're all, oh, I have so much to say about this movie, and that's cool. That's cool because really, I must not be like the average chick. I do. It's okay. I told you I could probably wait till next year to watch it again. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I could. I don't know. I'm just not. To me, it was one of those. You know, when they got together during Days of Thunder, mm-hmm. Nicole Kidman, Tom Cruise. Obviously, I don't think we got that far. I think this is the movie that came out after that. It's like, hey, they're a hot topic right now. Let's throw them in for another movie. And what's really jacked up is this is a Ron Howard film. It actually takes place in Ireland, mm-hmm. and you know, he's the poor farmer. She's the daughter of the guy that owns the land, and they end up, you know, his dad gets killed. They're burned out of their property, so he goes to actually take out a hit on her dad.
He wants revenge.
Yes, he wants revenge, but I mean, even that the whole duel gets jacked up from fog, which does happen, by the way, that quickly too in Ireland. And but she is all wanting to be modern and not have to be like she wants to ride a horse like a man and play boogie woogie on the piano. So she wants to go to America. And she's like, you can help me do it. You can be my servant. And he's all, I know, right? But they do go. Now, here's the cool thing, though. I do like when they arrive in Boston.
What happens?
She gets robbed. She gets robbed of all the spoons that she stole. Call it karma. And so now, you know, she's this uppity princess who doesn't know jack about life, and he does. So he's like, you know, I got this. Yeah. So he ends up hooking up with, and I can't even think of the guy's name. I have a story behind that one. But basically, he's like the ringleader of the Irish. He's the one that's there. Okay, you work for me. You're going to do this, and this. I'll give you a place to stay. What he ends up doing is prize fighting, and they helps them get him a job where they're like pulling chickens and stuff. But them being them, whenever they figure out they love each other, you know, he screws it all up and he ends up losing this fight. So naturally, they're kicked out of everything. Yeah. And of course, the family shows up from Ireland.
Loses the fight, loses the girl.
I know, right?
Loses everything.
What a bad day.
Yeah, and, for sure.
But yeah, so then, I mean, and by this time, her family is in Boston. Mm-hmm. Naturally, that's where they would go. And they get caught breaking into this home, and she ends up shot. So he takes her to the family, leaves her. The whole, point of them going to America had to do with them going to Oklahoma, because at the time they were giving away land, and you know, the race is to give away land. So naturally, where do you think the movie ends up? It ends up in Oklahoma. Yeah. She's there, he's there, the family's there, the guy that wants to marry her is there, and ultimately, boy finds girl again. They ride, they race, they get in fights, they end up having the land that they wanted. Okay, I'm done. I mean, it's just, there's a bit more to that, but, you know.
Well, yeah, obviously, this movie's 2.5 hours.
Right.
2.5 hours of Tom Cruise with his horrible Irish accent.
Yeah, it does suck. I mean, it really does. And if you like Tom Cruise, you'll look past it. Just saying.
Well, I actually do like Tom Cruise.
So you were able to
No, I wasn't able to look past it. No, I wasn't.
Okay, so what's really cool, the only cool thing that I can really identify with this movie, and I think I told you about this.
Okay.
the guy that plays the main guy for the Irish whenever they get to Boston, and I can't think of what his name is. He's been in other films. Hopefully you'll find it. When I went to Ireland, and this was in 2013, we were actually staying at the Westin, and we're in the bar having drinks, and I knew somebody important was coming in just by the way that the staff was acting. Now this guy comes in, and instantly I knew who he was because he is the guy that's in this movie. He's also in Con Air and
Star Trek Next Generation.
Star Trek Next Generation, and why I can't remember his name is probably because I need to know it right now. But yeah, it was just one of those. That guy he's a major actor, and sit there and had drinks in the bar with us. So that's my little story. That's all I got. That's all I got for this one.
Okay, just give me 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds.
3, 2.
Oh no, give me 2 more seconds. Give me 2. Oh man, come. Oh, his name is Colm. Wait, is that his name? Is that really his name?
Meany, yeah.
Colm Meany is his name. I did not know that.
Well, he plays his role well.
Yes, he does.
As the Boston, boss. But
Ron Howard directs this, and there are a lot of scenes in here that have a very epic, very grand scope of things, especially that last scene where it's a race to get the land of your choice.
Right.
I thought that was beautifully done. It was beautifully shot.
Yeah, actually it was. And there's a little humor in that too. Like when the guy suggests that he buys the older horse because he's more mature and less likely to do. Well, of course he's dead by morning, and he has to go with the green broke horse. Yeah. And that's probably the only reason he won, because the sucker was fast. I like the fact that the family, the parents of Nicole Kidman, they like totally go out, sneak out, and stake their claim before the race ever even starts.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, there's some humor to it. I mean,
all right,
it's in there. It's in there mixed around.
All right, we only have a few more minutes here left, Val, but can we talk about the ending? The ending happens where Tom Cruise, he's been whining the whole 2.5 hours that he wants to own land, right?
Yes.
He's and I'm gonna give away all the spoilers here. So if you've not seen Far and Away,
sorry.
I apologize. All right. Okay. So he finally has the land he wants, and it's beautiful land, by the way. It's gorgeous.
It's got the stream and everything.
He's got the flag. This is my land. I'm going to take this flag right here, and I'm going to put it in the stake, and it's going in the ground. And then he's like, I'm not going to do it because I'm in love with you, Nicole Kidman.
Right.
I'm not going to do it. And then somehow he either gets shot or he gets thrown off of a horse or something happens.
The horse rolls on him or something.
And then he dies. And then Nicole Kidman's all sad. She's like, oh, I love you so much, Tom Cruise. Don't do this to me. Please, please don't die. And then he wakes up and he's like, I had to die to find out that I really love you. And I was like, oh my, stop. Stop. It's already 2.5 hours. No more, please.
I say no more of your Irish accents. No, wait, actually, go ahead, because that's funny as hell. But no, you're right. It's like, what really, you really had to end it like that. You really had to lead up to that. And I think it plays back to like his dad in the beginning. Yeah. His dad, they all think he's dead, and they're like mourning or starting the mourning process, and then the dad's like, wait, I wasn't done yet. I had to come back. I was dead. I had to come back to tell you this. So yeah, I think it was just kind of a play on that.
All right, Val, one last question.
Hit me with it. I'm ready.
Did I ruin this movie for you? I mean,
Did you ruin the movie for me?
You love this movie, and I'm ripping. I mean, did I ruin it for you?
One day I'll forgive you, Chris. One day, just not today.
All right.
But I'm strong enough to endure this. So.
All right, we're going to try to do better with a movie called Phantom Thread. It stars Daniel Day-Lewis. It's about fashion and making clothes, and it sounds very exciting, kind of like Far and Away.
Sounds like a chick flick.
We'll get to that next right here on the Screen Team.